How's it going, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to the channel. And better yet, welcome back to today's stimulus package and second stimulus check update. I really didn't think I'd be doing any more of these second stimulus check updates, but here I am just because I've been reading some news and I thought you should know about it. Now, for those of you that have never watched one of my stimulus check videos before, you're in for a treat because I'm going to go in depth and tell you what these politicians are actually saying and what it means. Because frankly, there's a lot of videos here on YouTube that don't really go into it and basically just keep giving you video after video with no new information. Okay, so let's get right into it for the second stimulus check. Currently, there is no confirmed plan on a second stimulus check, but they are still negotiating. So as you all know, Mark Meadows and Nancy Pelosi are still going at it. They're trying to debate what should be in this new stimulus package, the stimulus bill that really needs to be passed. Now, even though agreements have not been there yet, Nancy Pelosi and Mark Meadows claim that they're getting really close to getting a deal together. And Nancy Pelosi still hopes that they can get a deal done and passed by the presidential election. Now, if you were to ask me, I don't really think that'll happen. I don't think they'll come together, get a deal done, and get it actually passed by the presidential election. But there might be some sort of package that they agree on and it'll be passed afterwards. Now, there has been some back and forth shots being thrown by Republicans and Democrats. Mark Meadows has said Nancy Pelosi has been moving the goalposts, meaning that she's basically saying, okay, we want this thing. Republicans come, meet them in the middle or agree to it, and then she'll say, oh, we actually want this thing as well. And of course, Nancy Pelosi came out and said, no, we are not doing that. Republicans and Mark Meadows are actually doing that. So all of these typical politicians are throwing jabs at each other, and it's really slowing down the process of getting a deal passed. Now, as I told you, Pelosi was quoted saying she will never give up hope. She's optimistic that they put pen to paper and write a bill that will be passed. Now, the number one holdup for this bill is money to state and local governments. As you all probably know, Republicans do not want any more money going to state and local governments because the first CARES Act gave them a bunch of money to bail out their local economies. Now, every single statement Nancy Pelosi gives on why we need a stimulus package and why it needs to be passed now goes into the families that are starving, that need food, there's lost jobs, and that's why there's money needed. But she never goes over the fact that really she's holding up the passing of this bill because of all the money Democrats want to those state and local governments. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the details on what this new package would entail because it's been the same for the past basically 3 months. A $1,200 second stimulus check, other money for unemployment, the postal service, and other things. Now, Mark Meadows and Mitch McConnell have said that any bill that is passed in the House, they will definitely bring it to the Senate to be reworked and voted on. So it really feels like that Republicans might be taking more measures to make sure a bill is passed, of course because Donald Trump is getting reelected, and it would look good for another stimulus to be passed beforehand, but that could also be a reason Nancy Pelosi is trying to move these goalposts and not get this bill passed in time. For right now, they're still going at it, as I said. Be sure to subscribe with alert bells on, like this video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for another stimulus check and stimulus package update.